At this point, I suspect that some of you are noticing a connection with an earlier presentation. There are cases in which the majority acts on its preferences, right? And that creates a situation where the minority preferences are unsupportable. Right? But we might characterize that in two ways. Right? In some cases, it seems appropriate to say that the minority's preferences couldn't be achieved simply because there weren't a critical mass of people who supported that preference. Okay? So if 1% of the population wants roads, an extensive system of roads, well, they're not collectively going to be able to put the resources, right, put together the resources to buy up the land, to get the right-of-ways, for construction costs, etc. Right? And there won't be a extensive system of roads simply because there aren't a critical mass of people who have that preference. But there's other cases in which it's actually the actions of the majority, right? Not by design, right, but by just the cumulative effect that make it difficult or impossible for the minority to achieve its preference. Right? So the majority might buy up all the right-of-ways, right? Or buy up enough of the developed land, right? Or they might take other actions that effectively, often unintentionally, raise the price of the materials, the services, the goods, or other resources needed for the minority to achieve its preference, right? To a point where they can't get it. Right? So effectively, in some cases, the majority, by acting on their preferences, unintentionally drive up the cost of the minority preference to the point where it can't be sustained.